The British royal family has always inspired fascination around the world. Every public appearance, every carefully chosen word, and every unexpected silence often sparks endless speculation. Behind the grand ceremonies and historic traditions lies a family balancing duty, public expectations, and personal relationships under an intense spotlight. Whenever discussions arise about the future of the monarchy, one name naturally moves to the center of attention: Prince William. As the Prince of Wales and future king, many royal observers believe he has been quietly shaping the image of the monarchy long before he officially inherits the throne. His leadership style is often described as calm, measured, and focused on protecting the institution above everything else. Over the past several years, William has increasingly taken on responsibilities once handled by senior members of the royal family. Public engagements, international visits, charitable initiatives, and representing the crown during important national events have all become part of his expanding role. Those who watch the monarchy closely have noticed that his approach differs from previous generations. Rather than seeking dramatic changes overnight, William appears to favor gradual reforms designed to modernize the institution while preserving its traditions. Supporters argue that this careful balance is exactly what the monarchy needs in an era where public confidence must constantly be earned. At the same time, Queen Camilla's journey within the royal family has been one of the most remarkable transformations in modern royal history. Decades ago, public opinion toward her was deeply divided, yet over time she gradually established herself through consistent public service and support for King Charles. Many commentators acknowledge that her acceptance did not happen overnight. Instead, it was built through years of dedication to charitable causes and fulfilling official duties. Even today, however, discussions surrounding Camilla often attract strong opinions from both supporters and critics. Princess and represents another unique figure within the monarchy. Frequently described as one of the hardest-working royals, and has earned widespread respect through decades of public service. Unlike many headlines that focus on glamour or controversy, Anne's reputation has largely been built upon reliability, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to duty. Royal historians often point to her example when discussing what life inside the monarchy truly demands. For Anne, service has consistently appeared more important than publicity, making her one of the institution's most respected senior members. As conversations about the monarchy's future continue, analysts frequently examine how different generations within the family approach responsibility. William belongs to a generation that understands both traditional expectations and the realities of today's digital world. Every photograph, social media post, interview, and public appearance can become global news within minutes. Because of that reality, protecting the institution has become more complex than ever before. Reputation is no longer shaped only by newspapers. It is influenced by millions of online conversations happening every single day. This changing media landscape has also increased public curiosity about extended members of the royal family. While working royals maintain clearly defined responsibilities, other relatives often attract attention simply because of their family connections. Historians have repeatedly observed that maintaining clear boundaries between official duties and private family relationships has always been one of the monarchy's greatest challenges. Throughout history, royal households have constantly adjusted these boundaries depending on circumstances, public expectations, and institutional priorities. Royal experts frequently explain that becoming part of the royal family does not automatically involve an official constitutional role. The modern monarchy distinguishes between senior working royals and extended relatives who pursue private careers. This distinction has become increasingly important during recent years as the institution seeks to remain efficient while controlling public expenditure associated with official engagements. Although public curiosity often extends to every branch of the family tree, official responsibilities remain limited to a relatively small group. Observers also note that Prince William has consistently emphasized the importance of professionalism among those representing the crown. Whether appearing at charity events, military ceremonies, or international meetings, every engagement contributes to the public image of the monarchy. Because that image influences national and international perceptions, maintaining consistency has become an important part of royal strategy. Supporters believe William understands this responsibility better than ever as he prepares for his eventual reign. Another significant aspect of William's leadership style involves long-term planning. Rather than focusing only on immediate headlines, he appears committed to building an institution capable of adapting to future generations. Issues such as mental health awareness, environmental conservation, homelessness, and youth development have become defining themes throughout his public work. These priorities reflect an effort to ensure that the monarchy remains connected to contemporary society while continuing to honor centuries-old traditions. Behind palace walls, countless decisions are believed to involve careful consultation among advisors, private secretaries, and senior household officials. Contrary to popular imagination, major institutional decisions rarely emerge from emotional reactions. Instead, experienced teams evaluate protocol, public perception, constitutional considerations, and long-term consequences before recommendations are made. Royal historians frequently remind audiences that patience, rather than impulsiveness, has traditionally guided successful monarchies throughout British history. Public fascination often encourages speculation about private conversations among members of the royal family. Yet historians caution that much of what appears in sensational headlines cannot be independently verified. Palace officials rarely comment on rumors, preferring instead to communicate through official announcements. This silence often creates additional speculation, allowing countless unofficial narratives to circulate online. Distinguishing verified facts from entertainment has therefore become increasingly important for anyone following royal news. Nevertheless, discussions about William's future leadership continue to dominate conversations among royal commentators. Many believe his reign will emphasize stability, accountability, and a renewed focus on public trust. Whether addressing charitable initiatives or representing Britain abroad, William has consistently projected an image of careful preparation rather than dramatic confrontation. His supporters argue that this steady approach reflects lessons learned from observing previous generations navigate both triumphs and crises. As the monarchy evolves, relationships within the family naturally remain an important subject of public interest. Like any family, the royals experience differing opinions, changing responsibilities, and personal challenges. Yet unlike ordinary families, every interaction unfolds beneath global media attention. That unique reality often transforms routine developments into major international stories, regardless of whether official confirmation exists. Looking toward the future, many royal analysts believe the greatest challenge facing Prince William will not simply involve ceremonial duties, but maintaining public confidence in an institution that has existed for centuries. Balancing tradition with modernization requires patience, careful judgment, and an understanding that every decision may influence the monarchy's reputation for years to come. For that reason, discussions surrounding William's leadership continue to capture worldwide attention. Whether examining official engagements, charitable work, or broader institutional reforms, observers increasingly view him as someone preparing not merely to inherit the crown but to redefine how it serves Britain in the decades ahead. As Prince William's public role continues to expand, one theme consistently appears throughout discussions about the future of the monarchy: responsibility. Royal commentators frequently observe that William seems less interested in personal attention and more focused on ensuring that every official role serves a clear purpose. In recent years, the concept of a slimmed-down monarchy has become increasingly associated with the future direction of the royal family. Although details of how that vision may evolve remain uncertain, the broader objective appears straightforward: an institution that is efficient, transparent, and centered on public service. Many constitutional experts point out that modern monarchies survive not because of tradition alone, but because they continue earning public trust. Ceremonies, pageantry, and history remain important symbols, yet today's audiences also expect accountability, professionalism, and relevance. William has often emphasized charitable initiatives addressing homelessness, mental health, environmental conservation, and emergency services. These causes demonstrate an effort to connect royal influence with practical issues affecting everyday people. Princess Anne has long embodied that philosophy of quiet service. Throughout decades of royal duty, she has carried out hundreds of engagements each year without seeking headlines. Her approach has earned admiration across political and social divides. Rather than measuring success through media attention, Anne has traditionally measured it through consistency and commitment. Many royal observers believe her example has quietly influenced younger members of the family, particularly William. Those familiar with Anne's career often describe her as someone who values discipline above popularity. During challenging periods for the monarchy, she rarely participated in public debates or responded to speculation. Instead, she allowed actions to speak louder than words. That reserved style has become one of her defining characteristics and contributes to her reputation as one of the institution's most dependable figures. William's relationship with and has frequently attracted interest from royal historians. Although neither speaks extensively about private family matters, Public appearances occasionally reveal mutual respect between them. They often appear comfortable working together during official ceremonies, military commemorations, and charitable events. Commentators sometimes suggest that William appreciates his practical advice, while he recognizes his determination to prepare thoughtfully for future responsibilities. At the same time, Queen Camilla has continued establishing her own legacy through literacy campaigns, domestic violence awareness, and support for numerous charities. Since becoming queen, she has increasingly focused attention on leading initiatives and organizations assisting vulnerable women. Her public schedule reflects a commitment to causes she supported long before becoming queen consort. Many observers note that her transition into this role has been characterized by steady work rather than dramatic publicity. Discussions surrounding extended members of the royal family often generate considerable public curiosity. Unlike senior working royals, many relatives lead largely private lives while occasionally appearing during family celebrations or national events. This distinction sometimes leads to misunderstanding among the public regarding who officially represents the monarchy and who does not. Constitutional experts consistently explain that only designated working royals perform duties on behalf of the crown. Throughout history, royal households have carefully distinguished between personal relationships and official responsibilities. While family bonds remain important, constitutional roles require decisions based on institutional priorities rather than personal preferences. Historians frequently observe that maintaining these boundaries has been essential to preserving the monarchy's stability across generations. The modern media environment has made those boundaries even more significant. News spreads instantly through digital platforms, often long before official information becomes available. A single photograph, social media post, or anonymous source can quickly become an international headline. Palace communications teams therefore face the ongoing challenge